Hello and welcome back to Princess Evangile for what I suspect is going to be the last part, and which by my count is part 61. Rysand stood at the podium. Naturally it was her responsibility to serve as representative of the lower classes and read the farewell address to the graduating students. On this fine day, as the sakura petals begin to fall, I say to our graduating big sisters, congratulations! I look back on all the ways you have taught and guided us, both in school and in the dorms. You have truly been like sisters to us. Marika-san gave the response. The headmistress and chairwoman read the closing speeches, and the graduation ceremony ended. With their diplomas in hand, the graduating students left the stage. You call that a graduation ceremony? Where was the attack by the giant snake monster? At what point did you blow up the school? I mean, come on. Points to anyone who knows what I'm referencing. There wasn't a dry eye among them, and I heard the sound of wailing here and there in the hall too. They were going to have a retrospective. Okay. They were going to have a retrospective party in a hotel near the station. Their things had already been sent home from the dorms, and now all that was left were the final goodbyes. I think I'd like to take one last walk around the school before I leave. Misei-kun, will you come with me? Sure. That graduation ceremony sure was stiff, though. You really are a bit laid back, Ayaka-san. I guess I am. Well, I've always been that type. Your eyes are red, by the way. I guess so. Well, you know, I can be sentimental in my own way, too. I meant it when I said how sad this was for me. Apparently Ayaka-san wasn't the only one who didn't want to leave right away. I saw a few other groups wandering around. But it used to be that I couldn't wait to graduate, you know? I can't believe it either. But I owe it all to you, Misei-kun. Don't say that. But it's true. This past year, I've spent it with you, and it's been so much fun. I mean it. My days have felt so full. Past years can't even compare. That night, you cried, didn't you? Yeah. I never thought there would be anyone who cried for me on my graduation day. I remember those warm drops on the back of my hand. It's time to say goodbye to this building. Really was hard getting my room in order. Had to get Ritsuko to help me. She was fed up by the end. But what can you do? I lived in there for such a long time. If you told me, I'd have helped too. I'm sure you would, but I do have some sense of modesty. I see. I guess I won't be back here for a while. I came here so often when I was little. Now it seems so far in the past. Well, that's because it is far in the past. Oh? You saying I'm an old lady or something? You said you used to You said you used to come here when bad things happened to you. But I won't let that happen anymore, remember? You soppy bastard, Saya. Anyway, you came here for a different reason now, right? Never good things happen, you know? Yeah. You really are a good man, Misei-kun. If there wasn't anyone else here, I would kiss you. I thought there wasn't anyone around. There actually was quite a crowd assembled beneath the guardian tree. The next time I come here, I know I'll bring you with me. Because when I think of good things that have happened to me, you're right at the top of the list. Yeah. There were even more people in the school building, and they clustered here and there, looking as though they didn't want to leave. We were about to go inside, when 3 students ran up to us. Their eyes were bloodshot from crying. Ayaka-sama! We've always... Oh dear. I always knew you were popular, Ayaka-san. I don't know about that. That's a good thing, though. Look at how much those girls missed you. Yeah, that's true. In the end, the girls buttoned up their jackets and walked away. That must be because I joined the White Lily Society. They really re-evaluated me. I'm sure they did. Guess I lost my reputation as the biggest slacker on campus there in the end. That's right, she'd said something like that before. but I knew that she was really happy. We arrived in her third-year classroom. That's right, you've never been to my classroom before. I'll be honest, it looks identical to mine. Now that you mention it, my seat is here. And Mrs. desks sure are clean. My old school, people used to carve their names into them after they graduated. Carve them? Like with a chisel? Wow, that's impressive. You want to try? Right here. We could draw our names under an umbrella. No, that's okay. That kind of thing just does not seem appropriate to Venus's. True enough. Oh, that's right. Why don't we go back to the clock tower? The clock tower? You didn't see it when we did the tested courage last summer. They drew umbrellas on the walls. Oh yeah. Can we even get in there now? Ah, can't hurt to look. I thought it might have been locked, but it was totally free to enter. In fact, a lot of people seem to have gotten the same idea. Wow, they really lined up. Maseki, what should we do? I'm good either way. Seems like a pain. Let's not bother. We don't need an umbrella, right? We took a walk around, and the time for the party drew near. Well, guess it's time for me to get going. What, no ritual signing of the school shirt? That's a thing we do in this country. I felt it ever since we began strolling the grounds. This was the last day we'd be able to walk around like this. My wonderful days with Ayaka-san, and everyone here, seemed they were finally coming to an end. Oh, look at you, going at it again. Never knew you were such a crybaby, Maseki. I wasn't expecting it either. To be honest, I've been holding back tears this whole time too. Why hold back? I blinked at her. I just look so weird when I cry. Don't want to do that in front of my boyfriend. Nah, that's a joke. The truth is... Well, the truth is, if I start crying, I don't think I'll be able to pass through that gate. And Ayaka-san turned her back to me. You can see me off from there. Where? She began to walk off briskly, without answering. Here. Anything closer will make leaving too hard. Just then, some figures appeared from behind the trees. You finally came! Really, we've been waiting so long. Rise. Rise-san? Everyone's been waiting. They wanted to see you off. We knew we couldn't just trail around behind you. That's why we all waited here. We know it's sad to say goodbye. Let's send her off properly, Masaya-san. Yeah. Ayaka-sama? Congratulations on graduating. Congratulations. Thanks. Now, everyone, let's show her what our practice was for. Practice? White Lily and Red Rose Society members lined up, and Rise-san stood facing them. 1, 2... Seriously? That's the song you go with? I'll let it play out in its entirety, but seriously? That's what you pick? I'm trying to remember what the hell it's called. I'm gonna kick myself when I remember this. Possibly literally. I'm actually quite, I'm reasonably bendy. It's the perk of having long legs. There we go. Oh, I've been holding it back for so long, and now you just have to go and do that. I never even imagined you would see me off like this. Thanks. Ayaka-san said that meeting me had changed her, and if my existence could give my beloved a brighter tomorrow, then knowing that, I really could see her off at the gate. Into tomorrow. Salutations. that's actually quite a depressing image to end it on. Yeah, I know it's kind of a happy, sad, thing, but oh, thank God that's over. Jesus Christ. That game was really, really long. The interesting thing is, I posted my review of it to the Steam forums, to the Steam things. I'm actually the only person on Steam who's reviewed this game negatively. And one person basically said I didn't know what I was talking about because there's some other game that's way, way longer. To which my attitude would basically be, yeah, and if it's got exactly the same amount of gameplay, then it's not. It barely counts as a game, frankly. Because I don't get me wrong, I don't think you necessarily need amazing gameplay, but I think to truly be a great game, you need to have both gameplay and story. Preferably ones that kind of inform one another. But, so yeah, that was the end of Princess Evangile, and thank you very much for watching. At 61 parts, by my count, this is the longest Let's Play I have ever done. So, I want to take this opportunity to remind you all once again that I do now have a Patreon. That is patreon.com/rmp792. And I'm going to regret saying this, but you should be aware the first group reward, so that's when we pass $250 a month, is for me to do additional run-throughs of games I've already done. That's primarily because I always get requests to do the alternate romance paths for things. So, I'll also be throwing out what additional romance run-through I do first to a vote among people who subscribe to that Patreon. So, if you want to see the other routes for this game, or for that matter, Sunrider Academy, or anything else I've done in the past, please do consider checking out that Patreon. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in future series.